Welcome once again to AgroBuzz, our weekly agricultural program right here on the Rain's Coffee Break. Now, we bring you news, we bring you views, we bring you interviews on developments in the agricultural and agro-industrial sector, the very important sector. Now, November has been a very busy month, not only with Eat Jamaican Month, but it was also Youth Month, and we could not end the month without turning the focus on the important matter of the involvement of youth in the agricultural sector. I mean, things have evolved. The old-time farming practices have really gone out, in some cases still around, but to attract the young persons, there are lots of ways for them to get involved. Now, recently, some 170 rural youth were given the opportunity for training in entrepreneurship to include business development and management under the Jamaica 4-H Club's Rural Youth Economic Empowerment Program, a 3-year program being implemented in collaboration with the Development Bank of Jamaica Limited, the DBJ, and the National Youth Service, NYS. The $6 million program, which is aimed at assisting the youth with the necessary tools to assess business opportunities in the agricultural sector, was launched at the Denby 4-H Center in Clarendon on November 22. And last week, we met a young lady from St. Thomas who is already an entrepreneur in the dairy sector. Her name is Mrs. Charissa Fraser, a dairy farmer, and she's our very special guest this morning on AgroBuzz. Very good morning to you, Mrs. Charissa Fraser. How's the morning?
Good morning, Auntie Doreen. It's good so far.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I understand you're a very young lady. You're very small in stature, but you're a big dairy farmer. Now, how long have you been in this business?
Since the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Why did you decide to go into that kind of farming?
Well, most of the persons over my area, they do farming, so I guess I was inspired by them to go into it.
And what area are we talking about?
Hillside, St. Thomas.
All right. So, what is it like on your particular day now, from your get up and the things that you have to do throughout the day to make sure you're a great dairy farmer?
Well, I tend first to my cows, milking and my goats and chickens, and I do aki opening, so I have to attend to all of those things.
So it's not just cows. You mentioned goat, you mentioned chickens. So it's not just dairy.
No, it's not just dairy.
All right. So how many cows do you have?
8 so far.
All right. So now tell me now, can an average person just go out and help you to milk the cow, or there's an art to milking the cow?
There's an art to it.
Do tell.
Well, you have to use your hands very smart, because the cow breast, you have to coil your hand to put it on the cow breast, and then you draw it in a particular way so that it don't spill all over the face.
You ever a cow ever kick you yet?
Yes, they will kick. No, never kick me.
Alright, so how did you learn the art of this?
So you have to tie them.
Oh.
You have to tie the foot of the cow, tie the head,
Yeah.
and then you start.
Oh.
Wash off the breast, and then you oil it and milk them.
Alright. So, okay. So how did you learn to do this, by the way?
My husband taught me.
Okay. So you mean you got into milking after you married him, or you knew it before?
No, after we got into it together.
Okay. So you mentioned that you have goats and chicken and other things. So, my goodness, how big is this farm that you have?
About 5 acres. But we do at home as well, because we have 1 acre of land at home, so we do some of the farming at home.
Okay, I hear some rooster on the back there carrying on. Okay. Now, I hear you are a member of the Surge Island Dairy Cluster. What exactly is that about?
Well, it's an organization that you join.
Mm-hmm.
They have a body of 50 something persons. You have a president representing us, so that whatever concerns we have, we can come together. come together and share it
Yes, yes.
with the president, and he'll share information with Virgin Islands.
Okay. Now, how does this, you think, help to revitalize the dairy industry in Jamaica?
Well, I'm not sure.
But because it's a group, you mean you'll be able to help each other, they can give you advice, that sort of thing?
Yes, the group give advice.
Okay. Well, let me say congratulations to you being a young person and your husband. So your husband help out in the farm too?
Yes, he does.
So you work together?
Yes, we both.
Nice. So the romance continues every hour of the day. Thank you so much for being a big guest this morning, Sharisa Fraser. And say how to do to the husband, yeah?
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much, and continue to be a very young farmer. You're a mother as well?
Yes, I am.
A mother and entrepreneur all in one, and a great wife as well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great. So that's it for AgroBuzz today. Our very special guest, Mrs. Sharisa Fraser, a young farmer, mother, entrepreneur who's helping to revitalize Jamaica's dairy industry and to help grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Now remember, you can visit the website of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Agriculture and Fisheries, www.moa.gov.jm and www.miic.gov.jm, and catch you again next week with another AgroBuzz.